Well, you know it's an instant party whenever the sensational singing chef is back in our house. We want to welcome back Neil Fuentes, everybody.
Well,
welcome back, honey.
Thank you so
Good to see you.
It's good to see you, too. You look gorgeous, as always.
And like I say, I always pay him to say that.
I always bring my money to pay to say that.
There we go. Okay, so it goes both ways. So let's talk a little bit about what's been going on, because I know you've been doing a lot of performing.
Yes, I am. I was just in Norwalk last Saturday and in Richfield last Sunday.
And what is this? What are you doing? It's a really cool show.
It is a cool show. It's called Hollywood or Bust. I'm part of the Connecticut Gay Men Chorus.
Okay.
And this is our spring season, and we're making fun of Hollywood, and it's going to be fun. I'm going to be singing. I'm going to be dancing.
And you're going to be fabulous.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely fabulous. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but you come and see the show and you'll see what's going to happen.
And it's going to be, what day is the show?
The show is May 1st at the Schubert Theater and May 8th at the Bushnell in Hartford.
And of course you can get tickets at the Schubert?
You can get them right at the door, or you can go to www.ctgmc.org and you can get the tickets right there.
And not only is he just doing that, everybody, you've got something really cool, this new concept that you thought of.
Yes.
You're on Facebook. Tell us about this whole idea. It's called Should I Cook Project?
What should I cook?
What should I cook?
Yes, basically what I have a page now on Facebook where people can email me. Or they can send me videos and say, Neil, I have in my house this beef, I have vegetables, I have rice, but I have no idea what to make. Okay,
so this is how it works. I think we're going to have the information on the screen for everybody. All you have to type in is, what should I cook?
On the search part of Facebook.
Exactly.
Type, what should I cook? And it's going to appear on the page. Send me your emails, send me your videos about what you would like me to cook for you. I'm going to cook it on video. I'm going to post it there so you can follow the recipe and make the meal for yourself.
And look like a true chef.
Absolutely.
Hello, everybody.
Absolutely.
All right, let's dive in. What are you teaching us to make today?
Today we're making risotto. Do you like risotto?
I like risotto.
Risotto
but
is
tell
rice.
us again what it is.
It's our warrior rice, which is an Italian rice, which is right here.
Okay.
This rice is a little starchier than regular rice.
Okay.
It is what makes the risotto creamy. Some people think that you put cream into the risotto, and you don't. Because what happens is the way you cook it, it releases the starch, and it becomes creamier and creamier as you cook it.
So does it take long to make? Because you mentioned earlier it's not like regular rice, so it does take a little bit longer, right?
It takes 20 minutes to make.
Okay.
It takes 20 minutes, and I'm going to show you how quick it is.
Okay, so what do we do?
What we do is we have a little olive oil and butter in here.
Okay.
Right? And we put a little onion. We always start with a little onion, which is what's going to give it the flavor.
Okay.
All right? And then we have here a cup of warrior rice.
Okay.
So you put your warrior rice right there.
Do we want just a pinch of this?
Not yet, not yet, because we're gonna season it later. Basically, what we're doing here is we're coating the rice with a little bit of the fat of the olive oil and the sugar and the butter. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So that way, that's what's going to help the starch to be released.
All right.
All right. Now that we have it here and we're working on it.
And the idea is it to brown it?
Not to brown it. It's to coat it.
To coat it.
It's to coat it with basically with the butter and the olive oil.
Okay. So
and
now
then
what are we doing?
of course you got to put the star of the show, which is a little wine.
We love wine.
And that is exactly what we want.
Oh. How much wine? Because I know sometimes you go a little heavier when you're here on the show with us.
Yes, I know. We like that. Well, the thing about cooking risotto is that it's just something that you want to keep adding juices or any kind of broth once it gets dry. Like in this case, you see how it's dry now?
Yeah.
I have here, because I know you are vegetarian, so I put vegetarian broth. Okay. So we're going to add the vegetarian broth right into it.
Perfect.
And then just toss it around and toss it around and toss it around, right?
Okay.
And what happens is it's going to evaporate. Once it evaporates, you add more broth and more wine. When it evaporates, you add more broth and more wine. So what happens until you get the texture of the rice?
You can feed a whole village.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
And then at the end, when it's done and you have the texture that you want, you put a cup of Parmesan cheese, and that is what I'm going to give it the creaminess. Now, that is a basic, though. That is a basic risotto.
Okay.
From there, then we can do anything we want to.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's what you're talking about. You make the base, you have your risotto the way it is, and whatever you want to add to it, you add to it.
Exactly. In this case, I made today 2 different kind of risottos for you.
Okay.
I made something that I learned when I was a flight attendant in Milano called risotto al fungi.
Okay.
And it's risotto with shrimp right here.
Oh, wow.
With shrimp, no, what am I talking shrimp? With mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Right here. The shrimp is over here. Oh. And now what I'm going to do is taste that. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, you don't have to ask me, Neil. You know I'm going to
Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Isn't that good? And then what I have here is shrimp, scallops, a little bit of asparagus that I saute with a little olive oil, a little garlic, and a little white wine. And now you have your basic risotto, this is what it looks like once it's made. See that?
Yeah, well, let's point that right there. Woo, that looks amazing.
Right.
I will tell you that it's very creamy.
It is creamy,
Very, very
but there's
creamy.
no cream. Isn't that interesting?
But it's the Parmesan cheese
it's
you
the
mentioned, right?
Parmesan cheese.
And so this is what we're talking about. You made that as your base. Now we're just going to add it.
We're going to add it to the seafood now, okay? And then that's going to warm up, and it's going to, because even if you want to make it in advance, you can make the risotto the day before, put it in the refrigerator, and then do this the day after. You see what I mean? That what makes it so easier. So much easier for the housewife.
Now, is this Mom's recipe?
No, this is mine.
That one is yours.
This is one of mine. Yeah, this is in this time I didn't follow my mother. You know how I follow my mom all the time.
We love our moms.
So,
if you want to give Neil Fuentes' beautiful recipe a try, come to our website, WTNH.com, or click on Connecticut Style. We'll have the link. Or you can always catch up with Neil, remember, everybody, on Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah. What should I cook? I'll cook it for you.
There you go. Coming up next, everybody, stick around. Orange Fence will tell us how we can turn our backyard into an oasis when Connecticut Style returns, so don't go anywhere.
Absolutely. That's right.